All right, so we have approximately 3 weeks since we start this new journey, my journey with eel farming. Okay, so approximately 3 weeks ago, I start trying to make money from eel farming from different pools. Okay, as you can see in my video, I try to get on blue chips as much as possible because, in my opinion, is the most safe way. Okay, you are not exposed to high volatility. But there is also in the market, market sometimes pumps with 3-4%, and sometimes you have the dumps of 89%. So in that point, you say, "Oh, I lose money. This is a scam. It's not for me." I'm gonna try for the next couple of months to make an update with my journey every week. So if you decide in a point to start eel farming, at least you know from the beginning what to expect, okay? Because I'm gonna have ups and downs, and like you see today, um, previous week we have not a very good week, okay? Everybody is talking when they make videos about wheat farming. Look to how much I make per day, okay? Which is, I think it's a dumb thing, because in the end of the day, you put some money, and from that money, you want to make some money, and you don't want to lose your initial. I mean, that is the whole point. Not you just make some returns per day. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna go to my positions which I have and what I did, and I'm gonna show you my Excel. Okay, how much money I start in each pool, how much is worth it now, what I did with the rewards, and all these kind of things. Okay, so basically, we start with Beefy. Beefy, which I think is the perfect thing with from where you to start. It's the most simple thing, okay, because you don't do almost nothing. Okay, you just collect your rewards, which they're auto compound, and over time, hopefully, the bug is gonna grow. Okay, so we have this matic is 3 weeks here. We can see here if you pause the video and you zoom in, you can see here we start with almost 320 with 319.9, so it's 320. Now everything is worth around 318.46. This put us with a loss in 3 weeks of 1.44 cents, which is not bad. I mean, the market it dumped a lot in the last 2 week, and we are still not on the loss. Okay, well, it's not a good thing, but let's hope for the next week the market is gonna either stay the same, either it's gonna go up, or if they're gonna have some rotations to don't be so big, so we start to make some money so we can be in the profit. As you can see the video from my last week, we was on the profit, but looks like all the dump what's happened, always like I say, it's important to have a chat with the pair what you make. Okay, I mean, so you can open a matic on CoinGecko and see what's happened in the last week, so you understand why you make money or why you didn't make money, because it's important to understand that. On Ethereum with USDC, this one we have a loss of 2.76, almost 1% from our investment, which my opinion, yeah. Now the thing is, personally, I'm big fan of concentrated liquidity, and I like to take care about it by myself. Okay, so like I make a previous video about VFAT, here you can take care about everything by yourself. But the important thing, you need to understand how the market is going, and if you have this, let's refresh again. And if the market it goes down, you need to understand what you need to do, how you need to do. So maybe in the beginning it's not good to start with this one, but I'm gonna make the videos and you're gonna see what I did, my profit. Okay, so you can see I have here 3 pools. Okay, and when I start, if you look here to my Excel, I start with Rapid with USDC plus. Now I think I'm in USDC. It's still plus. Okay, almost 4,000. Okay, now this one is worth it around 3,900, 3,595. You might say, whoa, it's a big difference. Yes, but in the last 3 weeks, I have rewards. What I did with the rewards, I start another 2 pools. Okay, one, it's the most safe because it's stable coins. Okay, it's dollar, which is a stable coin with USDC, and this one has a APR of 24.36 when I record the video. Okay, and the other part of the money which I take out, I put them in OVN. The thing is, me, when I start with this wallet, I was saving around 2,500, and most of the money I make it from the OVN. So um, I'm a bit bullish on OVM, but there is also risk with OVM because it's a small market cap. You cannot compare it with Ethereum. So, but most of the yield, what I gonna make, is gonna be from Rapid with USDC. And now you say it's 3,604. You see, it's changing all the time. Let's change it here and see how much. 3,604. How much we are on loss with this one? Because, like I say, if the market is pumping with 6-7 dumping with 6-7%, you're gonna be on the loss. But because I keep a close range on this one, and I was having high returns per day, almost 30, sometimes 40. It's a 6% white, which personally, I think if you don't have the time to take care about it and understand what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, it's a risky, okay, because 6% is not a wide range. But yeah, overall, we start here for almost 4,000, 3,988, and now all my yield it's worth around 3,963. Keep in mind, last week the market on Ethereum, it dumped in one day with almost 7%. Everybody when talks about yield farming, they don't say how much it's the impermanent loss, okay? Because I was keeping a close range and because I was watching the market, what's happening, how everything is going, I have some impermanent loss, but because I was having the rewards and I start different pools, you can see the difference. What I have, it's almost $40, which compare it with a pool on what you don't take care about it, where you have like 1% impermanent loss. I think is much better, my opinion. Okay, all these rewards I could compound all of them here, and on this point I was making a video and say, look, after 3 weeks I'm on minus just 40%. You know, yield farming, yeah. So, like I say, this week was not a very bullish one. Okay, you need to understand liquidity providing, it's also having impermanent loss, and you need to understand nobody wants to have an impermanent loss, but there is good weeks and there is bad weeks. For example, if Ethereum next week is gonna pump with 5-6%, next week when I'm gonna make the video, you're gonna see I'm gonna be on profit, because if it's going up, I'm gonna be in profit. Even if it's gonna stay on the same price and it's gonna play around here, stay boom, 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 only here, still I'm gonna be on profit. Now, when the market is dumping, this is the important thing what you need to understand. When the market is dumping, you don't need to panic, okay? It's very important to don't panic. Just leave it. If it starts to go like 5-6%, leave it. And when it's gonna stop, at that point, you're gonna start your real farming again. And understand the impermanent loss, it's a real thing, you know, it can happen and you can have some losses. But if you play the long term, you might be on profit, okay? Personally, I don't think yield farming is something to make a quick buck in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's no way. You're gonna need time. You're gonna need time to understand the market, what's happening, and you're gonna need also a bit of luck, because if you come here and let's say you put the rebalance on auto and you leave it a range of 5-6% or whatever, you're gonna have so many rebalance and you're gonna lose through the fees, okay? Now, to rebalance is costing around 15 cents. It's not a lot, but for example, if you buy Ethereum on 4,000 and you ride it all the way down to 2,000, you understand, you almost lose half of your money, because, yeah. But if you take it by steps and wait for the market to come back a little more up, personally, I believe, you know, it's a game in the long term, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is just my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you you're supposed to start to make money from yield farming. It's possible to make money from yield farming. I'm gonna try to make videos and showing how I can grow it or how I can lose my money. You know, in the end of the day, it's my journey. Until next one, be safe out there. Bye.